everybody, welcome back. Another weekend, another adventure. We are going hunting. It's my birthday this weekend and we're going out hunting. Friends from New Zealand, Chris is coming over, so we're about to pick him up from the airport and head out. So we're gonna have a late night drive. End up somewhere pretty in the morning. We brought our puppy this time. She's there. I missed her dearly last weekend and now she has to come. I will refuse to leave town without her.
It's 10:30 and we are just picking up our friend Chris from the airport.
We just saw him fly in.
Yeah, so it's pretty small, the Whitehorse Yukon, and so we could tell which plane is his coming in because only on certain days do certain planes fly in. We were sitting up at our shop in Kulan, one of the industrial areas here, and we could see the flight path of him coming down, which is just kind of one of those interesting things about a small town, right? We're gonna be leaving here, I'm assuming in about half hour once we pack up Chris, and then we'll be heading down to the Continental Divide, dipping through British Columbia, coming back into the Yukon, and then doing some hikes up the mountains there. Once we get into the mountains, we're hoping to set camp and then have a good morning hunt. If we don't get that far, that's fine. We'll just have to set up camp a little bit earlier before the mountains and then just go into the mountains in the morning. We're hoping to have like a crack of dawn hunt, and we'll be seeing some movement. It's been pretty warm in the last few days, so we need to make sure that we're catching the caribou or moose at their hours of day when they're most likely to be moving.
Basically in the morning, right?
Yeah, in the cool hours of the morning they actually can get up and move without overheating. They'll seek out water, they'll seek out little glaciers. We'll show you on our trip there are lots of little areas with white snow patches.
Still.
So you'll see rocks in the mountains, rocks on the snow, and then one of those rocks will get up and start moving. So I'm excited for it, and I hope we got something. Wish us luck, and we'll be chatting with you soon. Bye.
Morning. We're up and awake. I'm ready to go on a hunt. It's about 6:30 in the morning. So the boys got about 2 hours sleep. I slept in the back of the car. And we're gonna go up and get to a good scoping spot this morning. See what we find. Let me introduce you guys to Maiden. This is our 14-month purebred Samoyed girl that we just got. She will be coming on all our adventures. So you'll be seeing a lot more of her in all of our videos. We've got some tracks. I want to follow them.
So we're seeing the rounded part here, and then a little bit of the rear of the pad. There's an ungulate, because you can see that there's two parts to the hoof. They're stepping. Moose will use their toes and do a bit more of a toe flick backwards when they're walking. That's more of a signature moose thing to see at the toe flick. Moose more of a triangular shape, and then yeah, caribou are more like if you took your hand like this and made a print. That's what you'd see. They look almost like a horse because of their rounded hooves.
Yeah.
Here we're looking at moose track. You can tell how they're longer, and the two dew claws in the back really are prominent. He's running down the middle of the trail, but it was probably from a week or more ago.
No, I've seen it. It's in the last 3 days.
Last 3 days then.
4 days. In the last 4 days.
Yeah. Say hi. Hey.
Do they get down during the day?
They pretty much don't move except for morning and night. We're trying to run away from the bears.
So they're basically like similar to red deer behaviour.
Yeah, very similar.
So we'll be lucky to see them at the sow then.
We won't see them moving, but if you spend enough time glassing an area, you'll just like to do right along the ridges. You'll see their white butts, and if you see their white butts, then you know there's a group of them there. Dark coat, white butt.
We're gonna head down this valley and try and find some good moose country.
If you can get up over this mountain range and down the other side, I'd be pretty happy. You can,
Which mountain range?
the one to our left, the right,
Where you want to go into moose country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the right valley that we can see if we look left.
Yeah, well, we might as well. Ruka's got her stick she's chewing on.
Nick has been so good.
Yeah, she's been really good.
Looks like it would be an easy hike, eh?
So we're just having some lunch. Boys just ate their sandwiches. I brought my sandwich. Got our coffee and Baileys and whiskey. Puppy dog is down there. And we're just doing a bit of scoping around and having some food. On the tops of all these trees we have balsa. And so we're going to try and boil it, make tea out of it.
Balsa has a lot of medicinal properties. You can see
All
how
the
it's sapping
cones.
right now.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that their pollination season is later than most trees. Mum used to always make it into a tea, as we're going to try it right now. And then,
Was it a tea for when you were sick or just a tea in general?
yeah, just if we had a chest cold, like I was saying earlier.
Mm.
So if you have a chest cold, it kind of gets into your chest and really opens up your chest. I'm hoping we get to feel the same open-chested feeling.
You can actually
with
eat
this
the
tea.
sap. We were eating it,
We'll see
kind of
though.
makes your mouth numb.
I wouldn't eat that in the sap though.
The leaves and everything?
Yep. Yeah, we used to just take the branches, actually. Because the ones near Whitehorse don't have as many pine cones. Or we were harvesting in the wrong season. Probably looking at that too.
I wonder if you could make a tannin broth out of this and then use it to cure hides. Possible.
I haven't heard of that, but it would be really cool to see it. That was it. That was our summer. Back down to 20s, 23. And then
It's so consistent. Purple, almost a black.
Wow. Can I have
it's like a
some?
real tea, right? Well, I guess it is tea. Just different kinds of tea than what
that
we're used to.
smells good. That smells like it will heal any wound. It probably does.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
And if you can't heal it, you can put sap.
It's like
over
a bluey purple.
it. Did you hear that too? Yeah. Those branches.
What? You have nap time?
Yeah.
You look funny with your beanie and your chest patch.
And my what?
Chest patch.
Yeah.
Need to get one of those.
There's sap all over.
Finished lunch. Nuka's found somewhere nice to sit.
That wind has just come out of nowhere.
Hi. Ready to keep going?
The old dust mite.
Second cup of coffee for the day. Hanging out on the Viagra with Monica. Just had a midday nap. And now we are gonna go down here and up between these mountains and drop hopefully into a slough blue where there'd be some moose hiding out for the day. And if we have no luck there, we're gonna come back, go all the way back to the car, and then change spots for the night before an evening hunt. My little girl is really hot, sleepy. She's the little puppy. She's having a nap.
Yeah. And it like doesn't muffle high decibel.
Hi!
It'll like clap out. Oh yeah.
Just driving the Agogo. We're headed back now and we're gonna change campsites and try a different bed leave this Do you like some? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Yum. Eating some blackberries. What's this? Okay. What's this? What's this? Yes. See if we can get it eaten more straight off the. Yes. Good girl. Yum. Good girl. Gonna go up and get a cool photo. I don't think the beavers will attack you.
Death by beaver!
Wow, that's quite the little bridge they've got going there, hey? Ah. Cool.
Let's see your gang signs.
Good girl. So I just get her to pull this leash. Sometimes I have to pick her up. Ready? Let's go. Yes. Good girl. So if she ever gets too far away, I can just grab her. But she is doing really well. She's checking in on me. I feed her lots of treats. We're eating berries. What's this? And we're just following the boys through the bush. Let's go look at the beaver dam for Chris. Look at my white little fluff running through. Jordan and Nuke are eating berries off this little island, and Chris is slapping the water, hoping the beavers come out. I don't know if you'll see them.
I thought they'd be out doing stuff though today.
Bye!
So she sees it coming from our hands.
Nuka, what's that? Nuka,
What's this?
what's this? What's this, Nuka? Come.
Good.
Nuka, what's that?
There you go. See, she'll eat out of your hands, but she hasn't quite figured out where they are. What's this? Yes, good girl.
She'll get it.
The sketchiest bridge in all of the Yukon, probably. There it goes. This is so dodgy. Yeah, your trailer fell through that little gap there.
That's not good, man. They should not be doing that.
The engineer comes in to inspect its job. that, don't do that. Jordan, you'll break it.
We won't be able to get out. We need to go through the weir.
And it's really deep. If we can't get over this bridge, we have to go through there. Yikes.
Oh, nice.
That is good firewood. Look at it crack. So I'm pretty happy with myself. I just made dinner and I filleted my fish myself. So we've got fish tacos for dinner tonight. I'm really happy. Tyson taught me how to fillet a fish properly just yesterday, so I'm really, really happy. I think I did a pretty good job and I'm ready to eat it. We are all packed up. We're gonna go out on a 2-night hunt. We're gonna leave the truck here. And we're gonna go off. Looking pretty good. What a beautiful campsite. So it's really dark here, you probably can't see me. But we are going right to the top of the hill and I'll show you in the morning. Literally 360 views. Perfect glassing spot. Manuka, me and the boys are going to go to bed and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. So I'm still at the top of the mountain with Manuka. The boys got up at 5 AM and went glassing and they think they saw female caribou. So they've just run off to see if they can go get it. I've only been getting like 4 hours sleep every night, so I really needed just a little bit of a lion. So Manuka and I are still here. Last night there was really beautiful northern lights, which was really nice. Because Chris has never seen them and I haven't seen them since Easter time. But I think the boys took everything, so... But I think I can hear them, so I'm gonna get up, walk to the top of the mountain and show you the views because I'm really excited. Take Manuka for a little walk and we're gonna wait for the boys to come back and then we're gonna go on our... We'll see if they had a successful hunt or if we're gonna go on another little adventure. And that's all for now. I will see how today pans out, okay? Shh. Good girl. So this is the view we were waiting for. You can see the entire valley. Especially if I just jumped up to that hill there. See everything. Yes, good girl. Let's go. Manuka, come. 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 Yes, good girl. That was a good girl. Good girl. So she always has this long line on. It doesn't have an end, so she can't get caught. So that we have control of her at all times, even if we're not physically holding the leash. Droddy, call her. Go see. She's pretty fast. Have a little look around. Cleaning up. Cleaning up our two. We have a hunting box and a camping box, and these go on top of the Argo. It's a pretty cool setup. Jordan made a self-manned tug game for the puppy.
Genius. Oh, just come to me. I'll take you.
So we've just been coming up with a game plan and we're trying to decide what we're going to do for the day. So we're going to pack up and get going. Jordan and Yuka doing a little play session.
Zoomies! Zoomies, 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 zoomies! Zoomies, 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 zoomies!
So we're just driving around these ridges and climbing up and seeing if we can see anything. There's a bit of snow still up in the mountains. You could do anything. Yuka, come! Come! Yes, come! Yes! Good girl! Good girl. Here you go. Good girl. This is the spot we got to. We've been sitting here glassing for a while. We had some lunch. And I think we're going to carry around and drop into there and find somewhere to camp. And then we'll be able to see this whole valley because it's too hot for the moment. And then we'll make a camp and watch this valley for tonight and tomorrow morning and just pray something moves.
I like how much confidence you have.
It's a really, really nice valley though. Look at that.
Yeah, I thought we walked.
Found it.
Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it.
This is fucking scary. I hate everything about this idea. Alright. I took my dog off because it was getting too sketchy for me. I didn't like it.
And the handbrake work?
Stay. Ha! So where am I holding?
Just hold the brake, but make sure you don't give it gas.
What's the brake?
The
That's
brake
the brake?
is turning.
Okay.
So right now we're locking this side.
Okay. Just be quick, please.
Of course, yeah. That's the plan. I'll take a light and you undo this lock's gone. Oh, does it both do it at the same time? Down. I got time.
Remember they're connected, so
Yeah, so we got both. Hang on, this strong. Good there. Grab that one still. Got down to this. Alright, I've got this now.
Yuka, stay. Ah, stay. It makes it look so easy, but when you're riding in it, it's scary. It feels so sketch. So sketchy. We made it to the top of the hill. Nick and I walked. John drove this thing all the way up this hill. Pretty impressed actually. Another beautiful day. This is our camping spot for the night. So we can wake up in the morning and we can glass all of that all down into that valley over there if we got to the top of this hill. And we can see fully down into this valley as well, which is really cool. So if we don't see an animal in the morning, they're not here. Yeah, we can see all through that there too. That's It's a great location. Gonna sign off. I'll see you guys in the morning. Another beautiful morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey Jordy,
Yeah, good
I've done a pretty good scope of this whole valley. What do you reckon?
Oh, it's 360 degrees of beautiful out here, but
No animals.
no animals. We saw 2 marmots.
But no caribou, hey?
Yeah, no caribou.
No
or
moose.
Moose.
One
we
lonely
didn't
moose
expect
yesterday.
Go ahead.
One lonely moose yesterday.
Yeah.
Found some old prints. I'm 90% sure this is a moose, right? Because it has the drag and then the claw at the end.
It does have the drag, but normally you see the 2.
See here? There?
Yeah.
That's the claw, right?
That's the toe drag.
Stay.
Dead claw. Looks more like that.
So is this more likely a caribou?
Come over and look at this print here. See how it looks way more heart-shaped and like rounded?
Yeah.
I think it's caribou because of the no dew claw and the rounded front.
Okay.
Versus moose have a very distinctive like toe going in, and if you look at the direction, this one says that it's moving that way.
Mm-hmm. And you can tell that it's old because if you look at ours, it's definitely not the same kind of imprint that's going on.
And you can see here, this isn't the toe drag, this is the drag of it going into
Okay.
where it is, which is not as common for me.
So it was heading this way. So we got back from out in the bush. Our car is all packed up and we're just gonna drive the Argo into the lake and see if we can see anything.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And at the Clarkson.
Dustin and I did that.
Finish our trip off with a little bit of fishing. It's so clear you can see the bottom.
Nice.
So how is that?
Good. Good float.
Good floating boat.
Yeah, good floating in a boat.
Another good weekend done.
That's it.
Yep.
Take me up. Thanks for coming.
Look who's over there. Yeah, it was a really good weekend. Unfortunately, we didn't see a lot of animals. The boys did see one really good female moose one morning, and we saw a lot of marmots and squirrels and chipmunks and stuff, so that was kind of cool. So we're gonna head back to town and do it again, do it all again another weekend. Bye for now.